Paudi Reidy, thank you so much for inviting me to McGovern's in Gorey.
Thanks, Gary. You're welcome. Welcome to Wexford.
Yeah, it's a great looking bar.
It's good on a Friday, Gary.
Yeah, and it must be 5:30 somewhere.
It is. We'll go for it. It's a wet Friday, so it's a good place to be on a wet Friday.
So why are we here, and why is it your favourite?
It's my favourite because it's a good atmosphere, and it's a bar that both myself and my wife like. And I remember there's a good picture in the bar of a famous Wexford hurler scoring a goal. And when we looked at the picture, I could see myself actually in the picture in the background in the stand, and my wife is actually in the picture 2 rows above me. So it was a funny one. Yeah, we're in the bar, we're having a drink, and then she was looking at the picture, said it was a great goal. I said, actually, I'm in the picture. And I said, well, I'm actually in the picture as well. So it was actually a good one, yeah.
Well, this was obviously before you knew each other, or you were going out with each other.
Yeah, it was just at the start. It was 2004 Leinster final. Yeah. Wow. So that was the picture. So it was about that time. Yeah, I was in the bar, so it was good.
We won't go into it, but what Wexford would give for a bit of a run like that these days, maybe.
Absolutely, Gary. Yeah, last year was hard with the pandemic and the weather and the change of the season. Probably threw the guys off the plan. So, but look, this year coming, I'm surely hoping. So
there's always a new season. Never hit a ball in my life, but it's my favorite sport by far. So,
thanks, Gary.
Listen, man, we've been in a state of lockdown on off over the last a year now. So
yeah,
how does a guy like you, who is a person that likes people, keep motivated right now? What's your secret sauce?
Well, it's a team I work with, Gary. We've a good team here, and we motivate each other and we challenge each other. I suppose, like in the current climate, there's challenges every day. There's different communication challenges every day now to communicate to our clients. We work all over Europe, so communication is a big factor. Obviously, we've had Brexit in the middle of that with the supply chain. We have had to get that right. We've had to work with our suppliers strongly, and they support us. We supported them. So that's been the key thing. So yeah, that motivation comes easy every day because you have a challenge every day.
I suppose it's a bit. I know you played a bit of sport yourself in the day, and it's a bit like the wet, cold days of February. And the games don't start in earnest until spring, but you got to keep your eye on the prize. Is that
Yeah, absolutely. Like the pandemic hit us all in March, and people say, "Oh, we were all out." We worked virtually. We worked from different locations, and we probably worked harder at that time. And that pays fruit later on. You're working hard to a goal that's ahead. You might be working on design on a project, working with your clients for a solution ahead with projects they have coming ahead for their clients. So yeah, in that time we worked really, really hard, all areas of our business. From the guys out on the ground, communicating back to us. We've had to come up with solutions. Yeah, absolutely.
And you yourself, how do you drag yourself out of bed in the morning in this era of Groundhog Day?
Well, it's for that challenge. It's for that, it's for the challenge every day of knowing that you have to compete every day. You have to get out there with your style, with your team, and work on different areas. Yeah, like we have to look ahead. We can all get drawn into we're in this pandemic and it's not going to end. It is going to end. Yeah. And we have to be prepared for when it does and be stronger for that, and be there with our clients every step of the way.
There's probably a book in us all, if we were to be honest and look back on this. But if you were to write a self-help book right now, what do you think you'd call it, and what would it be about?
It's a good question. I suppose live forever and always compete, Gary. I think we have to live every day
and always compete. Okay, hold on. Yeah, you get it.
I think we all I suppose give up in certain areas of our life and think, that's passed us by. If we've spoke about sport, it's over. It's never over. You always have to play to the finish line. I think in life that has to be the way, in business that has to be the way. and you have to go with that feeling, and you have to always compete in them areas, you know.
Yeah.
And that for me would be the starting point of the book anyway, you know.
Have you learned anything in the last 24 hours, like anything that surprised you at all?
The use of Siri, the use of Siri, Gary.
Really?
Yeah, in my children at home, I have a 10-year-old and 6-year-old daughters, how they use Siri now, like it's second nature to them. To me, you know, I could press off Siri and like, whoa, what's happened to me there? You know, what's that speaking back to me? They're using Siri now like it's part of the dictionary, you know. It's great. They're getting to
you say that, because a couple of years ago I remember I was doing something and I put a slide up on the screen, and it was a screen grab of a guy in the US who had said, "My child has said his first word. We're so excited." It was Alexa.
no way.
So,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
and when you hear that, you sort of have you've a traditional brain and a progressive brain, and you're not sure, are you, whether you like it or you don't like it. But it's changed.
That's
it's
it.
changed.
It's where we live in. It's where we live in now.
It's changed. Like that logo behind you there, that doesn't look like the same logo I saw a couple of weeks ago.
That's it there. It's probably before you where I'm sitting, Gary. Yeah, that's our new logo. So we launched that in January.
Talk us through your new logo, seeing as it is so new. It's a lightning bolt, I guess.
Yeah, it's a globe and a lightning bolt, just to highlight that, you know, we're world travelers of what we do. The LPI stands for, you know, it's Lightning Protection International. So we like to see ourselves as a global company. You know, we've worked as far afield as Kenya, and we worked small in the Middle East and now across Europe. So yeah, that's a bit about the thinking of it, you know.
Wow. And with the Mars landing yesterday from NASA, it's one step further away. The universe we're able to call part of our sphere. Well, Paudi, thanks a million. It's been short and sharp, but it's been interesting.
Thanks, Gary.
Good luck to you and your team, and maybe we'll get to McGovern's one day, actually, in the near future.
Look forward to it, Gary. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.